Hey girls, okay, this is me, no makeup at all, and I want to show you kind of a 5-minute face, okay? So you can see I have some discoloration and just, you know, freckles and age. Okay, so I'm going to start with the primer. This is amazing, and it just takes a tiny dot. I'm going to show you just how tiny, so if you can see it, just a tiny, tiny amount, and I'm going to put that on my face. So I put it on top of my lids, cheeks, and then I kind of work it all around. And a primer is used kind of as a base for your makeup. Obviously it's clear and it's not creamy. That's amazing. It has no fragrance and it's great. Okay, so I'm gonna let that dry for just a second. It's really important to let your primer dry so that makeup application is much better. Okay, so what I'm going to use next is this right here, the BB cream in cream. It's a cream color. I'll put that up here so you can see. Cream. I'm going to use it underneath my eyes, okay? And what I really like to do is put it on the palm of my hand, or on the top of my hand, I'm sorry, and use the foundation brush. And I'm just going to kind of draw a line, and I'm making it kind of a triangle, if you can tell. I'm going to use my mirror here too. And the reason you want to do this is you don't want to accentuate your circles. See my, my circles? I don't want to accentuate, and if I just put it right here, it would accentuate them. So I want to draw it down in the brightness. Super easy. Kind of extend it past the eye a little bit. And I'm gonna go ahead and do the other side too. And it literally just takes a tiny, tiny dot. And I warm it up on the top of my hand because warm makeup does better than cold makeup. Okay. I'm gonna leave that there for just a second. Hi, Taylor. Okay, just kind of hit that. And a little bit down here, down the nose, Cupid's bow. And this is just light and quick, okay? And then I'm gonna take honey. Awesome, 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 awesome. Put it on the top of my hand. And again, I'm gonna take the foundation brush and I'm gonna draw. And I'm not really contouring today. I'm just gonna draw it on this way because it's easier. Hi, Tay-Tay. Hi, Tay-Tay. Wanna say hi to everybody? Okay, so I'm just showing you a quick one, and you could actually do this with your fingers if you wanted to. Okay, now I'm gonna take a blending bud, and I'm gonna blend it. Here's this. Okay, so I'm just gonna kind of blend it in. Hi, sister. Thank you. So you can see I'm blending. Very easy. I'm gonna kind of avoid under eye for just a second and do the other part since I used honey.
What's honey?
Honey.
What's honey, Mom?
BB cream.
BB cream.
Uh-huh.
Mom, I need time. Mom, when
Okay,
I was
so
scared,
hold on, Tay-Tay, just a
and I
second.
was crying.
Okay, I'll go get Ty here in a second. Okay, and then I like to use the small bud and kind of not swoop, but just kind of dab. I don't know if you can tell. Super light, but it covered those spots, right? And this is a light foundation, super light. So if you want heavy coverage, we have a cream that's coming out on the 1st, which is amazing. And also, you can see that. Okay. And then also we have a concealer that's coming out. Okay, this is our pressed, which I love. And I'm just gonna use the powder puff brush today. And I just circle around, and this is to set it, right? To kind of set the BB cream. And then that way there's no dewiness, that it kind of keeps it in place. And I'll tell you something else I like. And this kind of gives you the more flawless look. Like you've got a little bit heavier makeup on but you don't look heavy, but it's covering enough. Okay, the last thing I like to do if I'm using BB creams is to take the loose powder in fresh. It doesn't take much at all. And I dab it in. And then I go under the eyes. So this is light like the cream color BB cream. And it keeps me, see the lightness underneath my eyes? And that way the BB cream doesn't crease because it is so light. So those of you that love light coverage, the BB cream's perfect for you. And if you want added coverage, then you'll just add the cream foundation when we get that on the first. Okay, so there's no other makeup other than the BB cream and the powders on. So I haven't done my eyes or my brows or anything, but I'll show you really quickly the bronzer, which I love. Okay. So this is Malibu. Sorry, my kiddos are all in the bathroom. This is Malibu. It's a great color. I usually use Sunset, but Malibu is so fun as a different option. Okay, so I'm just very lightly knock off some excess, suck in, and then hit. So here's how I do mine. And then obviously you want to come down underneath to match. And if you're dressed and ready, then do your chest, which I still need to get dressed, so. There it is. And that's the bronzer. And that's it. Got a little flag there. There we go. Okay, so that's it. And then if you wanted to touch up with a little bit of blush, you could. But that's BB cream, bronzer, powders, and I haven't done my eyes yet. But again, if you want heavier coverage on the first, we're gonna have a concealer and a foundation release. That's absolutely amazing, and I got to try it at convention, so get excited. Bye, guys.